Stiletto is my greatest route. It's like by far my greatest route. There's nothing even really close. I think I've been bolting routes for 30 years. I think I've put up a few good routes. I think I've put up some really good routes. But Stiletto is my magnum opus by miles. Miles. The wall kind of is wide at the top and it just kind of narrows down into this, like a stiletto heel. Like if you look at it from the right angle, it just kind of comes down to this fine point. And I bolted the top pitches. Oh my God. I just can't, for me, I just feel fortunate that no one else had looked at the guidebook in that way. Like, wow, there's a really steep orange wall over Perry's. Let's go and have a look at that. Most multi-pitches in the mountains, you get some rambling pitches and then you get a hard pitch and it's got a hard crux followed by some more rambling pitches. Stiletto is not that. It is consistent in grade from start pretty much to the finish. So you do your 4 pitches of 26, they're all quite long and all quite pumpy. And the route goes up and diagonally to the right through the steepest part of the wall. So at about half of that, and off a pretty good rest, there's like this shallow shield that's maybe an inch deep, 20 mil deep, and you've got side pulls up the side, in some kind of okay feet, and then it's a long stab off like a double match side pull to quite a good edge. But it's a punch, it's a proper punch.
The whole route, this is the hardest move, which is kind of, it'll be at the end of the day, so I'm a bit nervous about this one move, but it really is like, it's quite steep, and it is the iconic Blue Mountains crux, which is a small dirty crimper and a bit of a dead point up to another crimper. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, this is where I failed before on this move 3 times from the ground. So yeah, good times. I wait.
There's not a lot of leeway in that crux. Like it's a punch, and if you miss the edge, you're off. You can't get the edge with 2 fingers and hang on, you're way too extended. You can't take, I can't remember, I think the high one is the bad one. This one's a little better, but you've got to really lean into it and kind of let it out, and your feet are a bit shitty and you're kind of looking up over here. Yeah, there's not a lot of latitude to mess it up.
Have you ever seen so many quickdraws? We've already got like 20 on the route. We're gonna climb Stiletto. It's 6 pitches long. Apparently it's 200 meters long, but Brecken's rope, which is at the base, and apparently also 200 meters long, suggests otherwise. We're gonna wrap in. We're gonna hang a quick draw on every bolt. Yeah, and then we're gonna go rock climbing and probably get really pumped.
Definitely get really pumped. It's for sure the best multi in the blues. Ultra classic.
Yeah, hands down probably one of the most fun things I've climbed on here.
Yep.
And I'm kind of embarrassed that it's taken us this long. actually go and sort it out, you know. And like Julian has hounded me about this, you know. I've had lots of conversations with Julian where he's like, when are you going to go down and climb my route, Will? I think he might have even offered to buy me a bottle of red wine or something if I did it, so you should put that in the video so he has to, even if it's not true.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50.
Stiletto is like a route that I've always wanted to do, but like for a whole number of reasons I've never really thought it would be something that I'd be up to. And the first day or two I spent on the route, well, was like quite scary and quite intimidating. But from there, like every weekend I was psyched to get out there. And I was like, maybe it doesn't matter if I don't have any business being here, because it's like, it's just such a good route that I'm gonna try and do it like regardless of whether I think my chances are good or not, you know? The day before we did the route, Harry and I went down just to we figured we should probably try and work the crux move before going from the ground. And I couldn't do the sequence. You kind of you have to set up on these really slippery, tricky side pulls with really high feet, sticking your ass out from the wall, and then you have to stab into this pocket that's a lot further away than you want it to be. Did the sequence and I was like, you know, that feels really hard off the rope. I kind of hate to think how hard it's gonna feel from the ground. And then you stick the move and you still have to climb probably a hard 25 after that to get to the top, and you're all tired and that. And yeah, so we kind of we jugged out that day, having had 3 goes on the pitch, not having centered, being like, well, you know, what are we doing coming back here tomorrow to try and do it from the ground? This doesn't bode well.
What you doing down there?
Harry's gonna climb first pitch, it's gonna be fucking sick, he's gonna onside.
Alrighty, just climbed the first pitch. I was about to start.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
Alright, Will, I'm safe. Thanks, Will. So far, alright, we started from the ground. I broke a foothold at the beginning of the first pitch, so my ascend came to an end very early on. And then managed to do the second pitch. Had to really put in some effort, but then again eased off towards the top. And then, yeah, just managed to pull my way through the third pitch, through that steep arete. And now Will and I are gonna swap over and he's gonna take all the steep money pitches. But so far we're going pretty well. I think we're on track to finish before dark, which is nice.
The first few pitches, they all come together pretty well and they're not as steep, but you pull onto the really steep start of the fourth pitch and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, no, I have been hanging on my arms for the last 4 hours, yeah.
done the 4 easy pitches. Now I have to do the hard pitch.
Alright, Will. It's been a few pitches.
What's happened since we last checked in?
Hey, hang on. We're at top of pitch 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We've both just sent the first crux pitch.
Yep.
Pretty awesome.
Yep.
I did some screaming, which is rare for me.
Yep.
Come on, Harry.
It's cold now.
It's cold now, the sun is gone. It's real cloudy. But the time is now.
The time is now. I really have to do some rock climbing.
The Connies are on. I've heard there's only one move between you and the top.
And then I get to say I'm better than Jake.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Jake Bresnehan glory.
So can you do it, Will?
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. Shit. Beauty.
Come on, let's see it.
I remember like crossing into
Come
this
on.
edge, which is kind of like the hard move of the setup.
Come on, Will. Come on.
And I remember thinking,
Come on.
I'm doing this quite well.
Yes, mate. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on, fight through. Come on. Come on. Yes, dude.
And you kind of get to this jug, and I'd always told myself, oh, you wouldn't rest at that jug, you know, there's no feet, it's a bit shit. And the possibility of continuing rock climbing was like unfathomable at that point. Like I was really on that jug like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do the pitch now, you know, like not doing it wasn't an option. Boy, did I nearly fall off things that I thought you wouldn't ever fall off, and boy, did I really nearly just like let go resting on jugs, and like Breckin and Harry like, oh, you've totally got it, like it's in the bag now, and I'm like, you guys don't understand, you don't know how much I might not got it, you know?
Oh!
Come on.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that was so limit. Oh, I think that's probably the best bit of rock climbing I've done. Jesus Christ.
Multi-pitching just takes it out of you. It's not like doing 4 pitches of 26 and a 27 pitch in the Glen. It's not the same animal. I don't think people quite appreciate how much harder it is just to be sitting in your harness, just to be carrying gear, just have the wind and the radiation on you non-stop. It's just harder. You get nailed by the sun and just the environmental factors of being outside on a big scary wall.
The cool thing about Will's ascent was that the particular crux move and the crux section is quite a low percentage, especially if it's like at your limit or like a sport climbing sense as well. And to nail that crux pitch first go from the ground, pretty good. I'm impressed. You did good.
Stiletto like represents everything that I love about rock climbing. Getting to like have that feeling of like sitting at the start of pitch 5, like feeling absolutely wrecked, and like kind of make it happen relatively against the odds. I think it was probably my best day of rock climbing, I reckon. The only other contender would be doing the freerider, but Jake's done that one and he hasn't done Stiletto, so this is probably better.
It was awesome. Yeah.